Catch flights, not feelings.
Navigo como tutu, no hay un sustituto.
Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito.
It's my third day in France, and today marks my first train journey outside of Paris. I'll be treating myself like royalty at the Vaux-le-Vicomte Palace. The trip will take about 1 hour and 45 minutes involving boat train and a bus ride to Gare du Moulin. My adventure starts at Vaux-le-Vicomte, the main train terminal in France. I'll be using the same ticket for this journey, but I'm not sure if this route is covered under the 10 journey provision of my card.
Trickbetrüger in den Stationen könnten versuchen, ihre ungültige Fahrscheine zu bekommen.
Based on the Google Maps, I'll be taking the RERD train directly to Melon. Navigating the terminal might be a bit tricky, as it's a labyrinth of tunnels. Making it challenging to find the correct platform for my train. After a while, I realized that Google Maps had led me to the wrong platform, as I could see my destination listed on the screen at another bay. I decided to head to the other wing of the terminal, and luckily I found the right spot. When the train approached, I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was a double-decker. Since this is my first time riding one, I choose a seat on the upper deck to enjoy the view of the route from a higher vantage point. The train is incredibly spacious, providing a comfort experience that's perfect for a long journeys.
Prochain arrêt, next stop. Próxima parada, Maison Alfort Alfortville.
Unlike Paris, where most train stations are underground, the station outside the city are open air, giving a different feel to the travel experience. The seat is arranged in a 3-2 face-to-face configuration, and the large windows offers a wide view of the countryside landscape. Since my journey will take me about an hour, I decided to explore the train and see the other parts.
Próxima parada, Hier.
The lower deck has the same seating configuration as the upper deck, with a 3-2 face-to-face arrangement.
Hier. Attention à la marche en descendant du train.
While exploring the train, we made a stop, so I took the opportunity to capture some videos of the station and its surroundings. Afterward, I settled back in and relaxed, enjoying the beauty of the passing landscape. Whenever I travel to another country, I don't limit myself to the city adventures alone. I always make it a point to explore nearby attractions. For instance, in Japan, I choose to do my cosplay in Narita rather than Akihabara. And in Spain, I ventured to Navacerrada for a horseback riding experience.
Allowing me to traverse.
And this time in France, I decided to visit a palace, opting for Vaux-le-Vicomte instead of Versailles to avoid the crowds. However, since the train didn't have a prominent destination advisory display, I mistakenly thought the current stop was my final destination. Without hesitation, I disembarked the train only to realize my mistake. Once I was outside, my instinct kicked in, and I realized I was at the wrong station. I quickly tried to get back inside, but it was too late. Then the doors suddenly closed. I pressed the button to open the door, but the train was already set for departure. After checking Google Maps, I found out that the next station would actually be my intended destination. Fortunately, there was another train scheduled to arrive soon.
Attention au passage d'un train. Éloignez-vous de la bordure du quai.
While waiting, I took in the view of the station, though the cold breeze added an extra challenge to my adventure. When the train finally arrived, I was surprised to see that it had a different design. The interior featured a vibrant blue color, creating a refreshing contrast to the previous train. The seats on this train are more elegant, and the extended glass windows provide a broader view of the outside, along with additional ambient lighting.
Prochain arrêt, next stop. Próxima parada, Melun.
After a while, I finally arrived at Melun Station.
Melun, avez-vous tous vos sacs et bagages? Merci de ne rien oublier à bord du train.
Merci de descendre de voiture en vérifiant que vous n'avez rien oublié à bord.
I'm really impressed with the station. It's very simple but has a charm that would be perfect for a movie scene. As I descend to the exit, I struggle to find the right way because of the Google Maps showed a different exit name, which confused me. After refreshing the app, I finally located the correct exit. However, as I approached the exit gate, I was surprised to find out that it wouldn't open. Unlike the metro in the city, where you don't need to tap your card to exit, this station required it. Since I was at a different line station, I tried tapping my card and I successfully opened the gate. The adventure is just beginning. Stay tuned for the next installment of my Vaux-le-Vicomte trip.
Catch flights, not feelings.
Nadie como tú, no hay un sustituto.
Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito.